welcome everybody. Besides, of course, our judge, Beth Starr, do we have any visitors or new members? If you do, can you say hi in chat so I know who's here? Who might not usually be.
And then give me 1 second, Debbie. I'm going to mute everybody.
Okay. Okay.
After who was just talking?
Wes Chodos.
Hi, Wes. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Good. So I've heard your name before. Aren't you a member?
I was a member, but there is a conflict. I have something that goes on Wednesday evening. Usually, the pandemic has taken care of that. Usually, I go photographing with Joe Gilchrist. So Joe and I and Val were friends together at Mercer, and Joe and I seen a lot of his work. We travel together and do our crazy trips together.
Oh, terrific. Well,
yeah, we're both. He does more digital. I mean, I do more large formats, but yeah, I'm a friend of Joe. And after the pandemic, I told Joe I'm going to try to rearrange my schedule and see if I can get down.
Oh, that'd be great. We'd love to have you back.
Right.
When you come back, just remember that we're in a different church.
Joe told me that. Yes.
We are officially out of the church as of today. Everything is gone. We've moved everything out of there. So
good luck. Good luck on your new home.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Joe and Greg. Excuse me, Matt and Greg and Linda. Yesterday we were talking about, just Matt and I were talking about, gee, it's probably time to get the chairs and everything out of the church. And then he emails me tonight and he says everything's out of the church. So talk about quick. So that's good work. I give you guys a lot of credit for doing that in 92-degree heat. Thank you. Do we have anybody else that's new or not usually here? I'm looking down names.
Lynn's not there, right?
Yeah, where is Lynn?
I'm here.
Oh.
She's hiding.
I'm here. I'm right up on top.
Oh, I see you. Okay. All right, good. So nobody else new or visiting.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Lynn, Stan.
Hi, Stan, Lynn.
Over and out.
Okay, let's go through the rest of the agenda here. Just a reminder for tomorrow night, hopefully you got and saw the email that we sent out about 5 days ago that we very quickly set up a webinar for tomorrow night, 90-minute webinar on Lightroom and Photoshop with Matt Kaplowski. I know I'm butchering his name.
Oskowski.
Say it again, Vicki.
Oskowski.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But he is a fabulous instructor. I've seen him, a number of people have seen him in action, and he is just fabulous. And we have Tom to thank for this, Tom O'Rourke, who saw that Matt was offering to do some programs and reached out to him and got us a date. So this is great. I hope everyone's going to sign up. Please invite your friends. If you haven't signed up, when I sent out the agenda tonight, I repeated the sign up link. And it's important that you actually sign up. This is not going to be our webinar. Matt is managing this webinar, and we can't just send you a link the day of the meeting. You've got to pre-register. And then you'll get a link after you pre-register. So, I mean, you can do it tomorrow. I'm sure you could do it anytime during the day tomorrow. But you can't just at 6 o'clock tomorrow night ask somebody for the link and sign on. You've got to actually register in advance. So please remember to do that. And I hope everybody will come. I think it's going to be great. We invited a number of other camera clubs, so hopefully some other folks will be coming. Valerie had a great idea to invite some of our former members. So Linda put together a list real quick of the people who've left the club in the last 2 years, and we've invited them. A number of them are, out of the area now, but this is a Zoom meeting, so they can, or a webinar, so they certainly can join us. So that's it for tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a really nice program. And Vicki can speak to this better than I can, but for those of you who don't use Lightroom, but maybe you do use Photoshop, you can, not really repeat, but you can do all the same things in Camera Raw that you can do in Lightroom. They're translatable because they use, what will we call it? The same program, the same platform, Vicki?
Vicky's
She's
muted.
She's
I'm
on
sorry.
mute.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Vic.
What did you say?
The Lightroom and Adobe Camera Raw, which is part of
The
Photoshop.
exact same engine. They're the exact same engine, yes.
Are they 100% translatable, Vicki?
Yes.
Okay, so, if you say, gee, I'm not interested in Lightroom, come anyway, because what you learn, we can do it, you can do in Camera Raw. So, you can use the idea and then translate it over. All right, that's it for tomorrow night. And don't forget to invite your friends. Just a reminder that we have a summer break. We have no meetings scheduled now until September. The first meeting in September, we have a date change. Instead of being the second Wednesday of the month, it's going to be the first Wednesday of the month. And that is because we're going to be joined by Steve Gettle and Nicole Gettle of Gettle Photography. They're up in Michigan, and Steve is going to speak. His presentation is Light on the Land. It's about landscape photography. And I will send out a link, sometime by the end of the summer for that, probably, June, July. Probably send it out a couple of times. But when you get the link, just sign up at that point. And I did forget to mention, by the way, the meeting tomorrow night, if that time is not good for you, sign up anyway, because signing up will give you access to the recording. So you'll get an email after the webinar with the recording. So if you're going to be out tomorrow night or, doing something else, sign up anyway so that you have access to the recording. But anyway, skipping back, so September 2nd, 8 p.m., virtual meeting, our first meeting in September, Steve Gettle, Light on the Land. And this is another one where you can invite as many other people as you like, and we will invite the other camera clubs. The competition meeting may very well be in person at our new location. We're pretty sure it will be, but it's up to the church to tell us that they're going to be open for sure. And also, things I'm sure have to go well over the summer with COVID-19 to ensure that we can meet in person again. But if we can't meet in person, we'll be prepared to meet virtually, but we're very hopeful that our competition meeting in September will be in person. Photorama, Terry says, is still scheduled for August 29th. No change in that, at least at this point. And we have been invited by the Monmouth Camera Club to join them for a Zoom meeting on Wednesday, July 1st at 7:30 p.m. Steve Gettle, again from Michigan, is presenting a program to them called Frozen Moments and High-Speed Photography, and it's about flash photography. I attached a flyer to the email that has the link to the sign up. So we've been inviting Monmouth Camera Club to lots of the things, the webinars and Zoom meetings that we've been having, and they've reciprocated and they have invited us to one. So take advantage of that. Wednesday, July 1st, 7:30, Frozen Moments and High-Speed Photography. Matt, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk about the next three items: gallery show, Photoshop, and competition themes.
Yeah, we're going to send out an email shortly about the competition themes. We're going to do the same thing that we did last year, try to get some ideas from the club members, and then we'll compile a list and then open it up to voting. And then once that's done, we'll decide where whatever wins goes to which month. As far as the gallery show, that's still on, hopefully. I haven't heard otherwise. So that's going to be the beginning of September. So please think about and send me your images so that you can, so I know that you're interested, and also so I can make sure that there's space for you.
We'll probably need to get that email out again, I would guess, Matt, right? To
Yeah, I'm gonna have
refresh everyone's
to
memory.
send out an email, refresh everybody's memory, and then get it to work out. And then as far as Vicky's thing that she was doing with the Photoshop, we still don't actually have a date because the library is still closed at the moment. And until we know what day that's actually going to open, we'll have to decide when we're going to be able to do the event
reschedule.
then. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. All right.
And then that's it.
All right. Thank you. Very good. I don't believe anybody else from the board had anything. If you do, just raise your hand in chat, and Matt can unmute you. Linda, can you unmute Linda, please, Matt? I have a treasurer's report.
Yep. Linda, here she is. Linda, you're unmuted.
Unmuted, okay. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. I made a mistake. See, that's what happens when you try and do things quick to get that treasurer's report. The beginning balance I messed up because of, I couldn't remember when that date, that amount was as of. So the final number, the 337982, is our current balance. So we had the 240.98 for the judges and Zoom meeting fees. Those were the fees that we, the budget items we paid out. And we had some donations, and the monies that we got for that one meeting that we charged people that weren't members, that was the donation amount. When Matt and I and Greg met down at the church tonight, the gentleman, Matt's friend who took the chairs, we originally were going to just give them to him. He actually made a donation of $150, so we're $150 richer on that also. So I'll get that corrected and send it out. But the ending balance before the $150 is the correct current balance.
Okay. How are you feeling about that, Linda? What would you say, or how we're doing with the treasury? Because we know we have obviously have money concerns this year.
Well, I think we're good through the end of this year because of we're only paying $50 a meeting for the new church, and a couple of the months like September we're only going to meet there once. November and December we're only meeting there once. So there's not a whole lot of money going out. So I think we're going to be okay.
Okay. Yeah, and obviously with the issues with COVID-19, we had hoped to recruit some new members this year, and that kind of as the things that we plan to do. Valerie and Wendy, we're going to go talk to some of the college students at Mercer Community and We were getting business cards out to various places, and of course doing all kinds of publicity on Facebook and in the newspapers, and a lot of that kind of ground to a halt with COVID-19. So, you know, the efforts that we were putting into getting new membership, unfortunately, we weren't able to continue and follow through on that. So, so we'll hope for a better year next year, and we'll continue to watch our pennies and figure out what we need to do. So just one final thing, I just want to ask all of you to please, 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 please pay attention to your email over the summer, because as things come up, whether it's opportunities for webinars, or if we feel comfortable enough to start up field trips, or maybe if we're, you know, things are going well with the virus, maybe we can actually have our picnic. You know, we'll let you know for sure if we're meeting in the new church, the second meeting in September. So there's going to be a lot of information coming out over the summer. So please pay attention to your email and to emails that you get from us, so you don't miss out on anything. And that's it. Does anybody else have anything else? If you do, you can raise your hand and chat, or if you have any questions. Nothing? Okay. Let me introduce Matt, do you think you could, John just asked me, do you think you could run through the slides that we were showing before for that 3 minutes, just so everybody can see them?
I'll show them during the break between the two groups.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we have a slideshow of the people who have participated in Pinhole Photography Day, Worldwide Pinhole Photography Day, so we're going to show those at the break. So let me welcome Beth Starr, who's our judge tonight. Beth has been a member of both the Camera Naturalists and Somerset County Photo Clubs for over 12 years, and she's a longtime member of the International Center of Photography in New York City. She's had received awards in NJFCC and Ridgewood Camera Club International competitions. And she's also a Photo of the Year award winner for CamNat. Photography has been her love, her hobby, going back as far as she can remember. She started out, of course, with film, and during college managed the department's darkroom. In the film days, she enjoyed all types of photography, studio and outdoor, as well as various mediums, 35mm, medium format, 4x4, 5, both color and black and white. And finally, she transitioned to digital around 2008, and since then has concentrated on wildlife and travel photography. She stays current by attending seminars and webinars and workshops, and she's looking forward to Photorama and Photo Expo this year, and this will be her 5th competition as a judge, I guess, in Photo Expo. Professionally, she's a site engineer, engineering lead with Bristol Myers Squibb, overseeing large capital projects. She's also an avid birder and orchid enthusiast, and she lives up by our friend Ken Curtis in Lebanon, New Jersey. So welcome, Beth, and thank you for judging tonight. Our theme, as you know, is motion.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
All right, just give me 1 second here. And
So
I'm gonna
Beth,
make sure that
I will give you the title, and
Okay.
Matt will take it from there with you.
I'm just gonna mute everybody real quick to make sure that everybody is actually muted, and then I'll unmute you and Beth.
Okay.
All right, Debbie, you should be unmuted.
I am,
And
thank you.
Beth should be asked to unmute.
Unmute, yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, so we're ready with group 1 here. We have 2 images. So we will pick one HM out of the 2 images. And let's go ahead and load it. All right, and we're going to score it. And here we go.
Behind the waterfall.
Is there a way that I can eliminate the people's pictures on the right? Because I'm not sure if I'm seeing the entire photo.
If you click on where your video is, there should be a hide thumbnail video. Is that what you're talking about?
I just wanted to get the participants out, or am I seeing the whole picture, the whole image?
You should be seeing the whole picture.
You're seeing it. If you want to see it a little bit larger, you can drag, if you move your mouse over to the right of the photo, but to the left of the participant names, you'll get a double line with.
Okay, I think I have it now.
You can drag that to the right.
Okay. All right, I'm seeing the full image now. Okay. Oh, this is very interesting. We have a waterfall, and it looks like the people are able to walk behind it. This is a slow shutter speed, and I do find on the right, and one thing you need to do is always look around the perimeter of your image. And on the right, we have a person that's a little distracting. They're cut off, and it's a bit of a hot spot on this image. The other thing you want to keep in mind is to put a frame around the image, especially when it goes, the background is dark, so that we can see where the image ends. I'll score this an 8.
Fluttering.
Okay, here I think, well, we have the butterfly as our subject, and we're trying to show that the wings are in motion. But we're having, the background also is out of focus. And this is taken with a slow shutter speed. But I think that the head we should have something in focus, the head, and the background should be, if the wings are going to be moving, then the background should be in focus. 7.
Excellent. So we have 1-8. That's obviously going to be the HM. All right, now we'll review the contest.
Honorable mention in level 1 is Susan Freeman, Behind the Waterfall. Congratulations, Susan.
Excellent. And now we have group 2. Group 2 has 14 images in it. We'll have a first, second, and third, and 3 HMs out of this. And here we go.
Tranquil.
This looks like we're looking at it in a pond or a lake, reflection of the sky, and perhaps on the trees. I believe we're trying to show motion with a slow shutter speed, perhaps, with the flow of the water. I'm not getting a strong feeling of movement here. The colors are very vivid, well done. The lighting is great. It's a very nice abstract. 7.
Seasick yet?
Okay, we've got a boat going out on a storm with the sea flying around the waves. Obviously, we know those waves, there's a lot of movement. The boat's going to be going up and down. Even though this is a still scene, the boat is in focus, taken at probably a relatively high speed. Quite a bit of sky not much detail on our sky and kind of blown out. So there's a lot of area there that's not of interest. 7.
Beach UFO.
Well, this is really great. We've captured that Frisbee flying in the sky. We've got the fellow wearing the bright shirt, clear colors, exposure. It's a good time of the day. We have, that golden hour. And my only comment here is that the Frisbee is on the horizon line. We've got that horizon going through the Frisbee. If it was a little bit lower or above, I think would have really raised this image up. 8.
Taking flight.
Okay, this is a good example of capturing the motion with a still image. You can see all of the dust flying behind the dirt bike rider. It looks like the maker is panning with the bike rider. It's too bad we don't have a little bit more in the foreground, so he has a space going in, that he's riding into. It looks like he's riding out of the image. Interesting that this was made as black and white. 8.
Riding high.
Oh, this is very well done. I like to see the spectators in the background. They're out of focus. We're obviously panning with the bike rider. The bike rider is in focus. This panning with the bike rider, this really takes a lot of practice to get this captured as it has been. Only thing that's lacking here is the frame around the image. I don't know where the image ends. So a border would be helpful. This is the second level up from beginner. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm not going to dock them for the border. I'll give this image a 9.
Warp speed.
Okay. Here the maker is again panning with the subject, the car. So our background goes out of focus, which gives us the feeling of motion. Also eliminates any distracting elements, although it is a very clean background. We have good exposure, good color. 8.
Gold medal heat.
All right, this is really got the right moment. Everybody's at the top of the jump. We have nice colors, good exposure. A 9.
Nishanic swirl.
I think with this image, a slower shutter speed would have given us more feeling of the emotion of that whirlpool in the river here. We don't have a lot going on. Exposure is fine, but for a competition, I think it's lacking some interest. 7.
Be back soon.
Okay. Is this a chickadee, I think, coming out of the nest box. And we've got a tack sharp eye with the catch light. A lot of nice detail in the feathers. The whites are not blown out. This is very well handled. And we have space for the bird to fly into. We see the motion in the wing feathers. 9.
Surfer girl.
I think we need to be zoomed in a little bit more. The surfer girl is obviously the subject, but she's quite small in the image. I think getting in closer would have been a better choice here. 7.
Arrival at Matawan.
This must be a train coming in. And here the maker has used a slow shutter speed and kept the camera still, and the train then is all of the motion, is blurred, showing the motion. the background is clear and in focus. I'm not sure if we're seeing the front or the back of the train. I'm thinking it's the back of the train, but it's coming in. I'll say, I'll score this an 8.
Jumping for joy.
This is great. And the colors here really make this image. The girl is smiling ear to ear. We've got the red, the blue, the yellow on the toes. She's in focus. She's obviously in a position where she's going to come down, you know. This is definitely telling us motion. 9.
Coming through.
Okay. Well, this is really captured a great scene in this basketball event. The players are in perfect focus. The exposure is great. We can, the people who, the watchers are a little bit out of focus. Composition is excellent. I like the way the lines on the floor are running into the bottom left corner there, bringing almost like a little leading line, bringing us into the picture. 9.
Driving to basket.
This is another great moment in a sporting event. Okay. 9.
All right, we have 6 9s. So we'll need basically our first, second, and third, and 3 HMs just from that. So I will
Okay.
show you the thumbnails, and we'll go through, and you can pick your first, second, and third, and then the rest of them will be HMs. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th image.
The bird is number 1.
The bird is 1, okay. So now you need second and third.
Yeah, number 2 is going to be the bicycle with the yellow helmet.
That's number 2.
That's number 2.
All right. And then we need a third.
And number 3, this one, the basketball,
The women's
the
basketball?
women's basketball.
All right, that's third. And then obviously the rest are HMs.
Mhm.
HM. HM. And HM. All right. And now we'll review the contest.
Level 2 winners. Honorable mention, gold medal heat, maker Terry Donofrio. Congratulations, Terry. Jumping for
turning-
joy. Honorable mention maker is Ed Horniker. Congratulations, Ed.
I'm going to turn the chat back on so people can talk because we're going to have a break after this.
Driving to basket, honorable mention maker, again, Terry Donofrio. Third place. Coming through, Matt Rink, third place. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you.
And second place, riding high, Ed Horniker. Congratulations again, Ed.
Congratulations, everybody.
Nice images. We're not going to show first.
Oh, that's true.
We're not going to show
Oh.
first place.
All right.
Okay. So you're going to put the slideshow back up, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. And then before we start up again, I just want to make sure everybody again knows about tomorrow.
Put the slideshow up and then we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. And anybody that wants to unmute themselves, by all means, go ahead. And here's the slideshow.
Doesn't look like we're sliding, Matt.
I see that. I'm trying to see what's going on here.
Maybe you need to do them manually.
Yeah, it's what I'm trying to do. I blame John, he broke it. All right. Doing it manually now, if we can do it.
If we missed anyone's image, we're pretty sure that we got all the folks who participated. But if we missed anyone, please let us know because I'd like to also put these up on Facebook in the next couple days.
Hey, Debbie, do we know how many actual pictures were uploaded from that day?
I don't know. John, do you know?
16.
No, not ours.
Oh,
Like-
the total.
I think it was less than last year.
Yeah, I'm sure between COVID-19 and lousy weather, at least East Coast US, it was less than ideal. Matt, what are you doing there?
I don't know, it does not want to slide. For whatever reason, it does not want to advance to the next slide.
I'll just do it manually.
That's what I'm trying to, it won't even go to the next slide manually. It does not want to work. What is going on here?
Can't hear
Broke
you,
it.
John.
I think John broke it.
Serious, Lou? Lou says you need to reboot.
Yeah, let me reboot right now. That would be great.
You're gonna lose Zoom.
1,188 pinhole photos so far.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
If he reboots, we may need to log back in.
I'm not rebooting. That would be bad. But I did just save this somewhere. Let me just say here. Oops. I'm just going to do it just like this. I made a PDF. So we can scroll through them. That's John Kurzel's. I got my dinner. Francisco Gomez, the butterfly. What is the butterfly, Francisco? Is that like a pin or something?
It's actually made out of crystal. It's a crystal.
Crystal, is it it's a pin or what is it?
No, it's like an ornament.
An ornament? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. There's Linda DeAngelis. Looks like she was outside the house. There's Pat
Nope, I brought him
Kurzel's.
in and photographed him.
Ah, you brought him in the kitchen. Okay. Still life in the garden. There's Greg's. Greg should have put a quarter in that so we know how big stuff is. I'm sure they're very tiny. Marion Martin, little fruit basket.
Where is Mary Ann tonight? Is she here?
She was.
Okay.
There's Lou. Now, Lou, the road that the cars are on, that's a fake piece of road on top of your driveway?
Yeah, I took some backing and then put some yellow tape on and then put the two cars down. And then
Okay.
just lay down on the ground.
Cool, cool.
And
then
they're
you just-
model cars, right? They're just
Yeah.
little model cars.
The
They're
two
bigger.
Roadrunners I just finished making.
They're bigger than a Matchbox, though, right? They're like a tissue box size, or?
They're 1/24th, so figure about 10 inches.
Okay.
That's amazing.
neat.
That's great.
I'm here, Debbie.
I love how you said 1/24th, because I was like, what does that mean?
1/24th the size of a real vehicle.
Of the real, yeah, of the real one.
Deal, Valerie.
You can tell I don't do models.
That's the scale.
I mean, I got the scale, I'm just saying that I didn't have a point of reference of what 124th was.
It's okay. Hey, Tom, were you influenced by Ken Enriquez?
Absolutely. They're artificial flowers.
Did you guys shoot together, or? It's just too funny. Debbie, where'd you take that?
That was in New Egypt at an abandoned barn that I found. I didn't even know it was there. I saw an abandoned house and I walked up to the house and it didn't make very good pictures. And then I noticed the barn behind it.
Very cool.
So I think I stayed dry, even though it was pouring out.
Nice. Is that just with a, is that some sort of macro, John?
John, you're on mute. Got to unmute yourself.
No, it's the same lens that everyone else had.
Okay, you didn't stack or nothing, no tubes.
No. Nope.
Cool. There's Vicky's. And Rose's.
And Rose said she drank both bottles right after. Right, Rose?
I think during as well. Yeah.
Yes, I had to. I had a taste test to make sure it was good.
I would do that.
And there's mine.
Ooh,
That was in my backyard.
nice signature.
You got a nice backyard, Matt. You get nice pictures back there.
Yeah.
Filled with junk.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to go too far. That's probably been there for 30 or probably 40 or 50 years, I bet you.
What was it?
I don't know. I think it was well, it used to be a car, obviously, but I think
know. Yeah.
I think they made it into a wagon,
Oh.
and then the wagon obviously disintegrated, and that's what's left.
Hmm.
And then we have Joe's.
Amazing how Joe's is so sharp.
Yeah,
Really.
that looks good.
It's actually two images. I used the to get the COVID on there. So I did a little blending on two images.
Oh, good.
Stacked.
Okay. Nice.
Cool. All right, and that's all of them. So we're gonna start our third group.
I didn't get one in. Bad me.
You have until the 22nd, I believe, to submit to the website, World Pinhole Day.
No, not the pinhole. I mean this competition.
Oh, this competition. Huh?
I
you
did.
You have until midnight.
Bad me. I didn't even get it in.
Yes, everybody, midnight. Midnight is the deadline.
I just
the
forgot
Sunday
it was
before.
The day. Forgot it was the day.
Excellent.
Too bad.
Bad me.
All right.
Last month it was Harvey uploading to the wrong spot, and this month it's you just not getting in on time.
Not getting in.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to mute everybody. 1 second. All right, Beth, Debbie, you should be unmuted. Are you there, Debbie?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not seeing
Beth?
anything.
I'm here.
Okay, I just want to make sure you guys were unmuted.
Yep.
All right, we're ready to start.
Ready to go.
Number 3. We've got 32 images this time.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to need a first, second, and third, and then 7 HMs.
It's always our biggest group.
And here we go.
In your face.
Ouch. Huh? Okay, we have this man getting hit with the basketball and frees him. The ball is obviously bouncing off his head, a little bit out of focus. Eight.
Sfumato.
Oh, this is very interesting, very artistic. I'm suspecting this may have been captured by zooming the lens. The colors are beautiful in this image. 9.
Street walking.
Okay. This approach, photographer kept his the camera still, a slow shutter speed, so the person walking is completely showing the movement. Again, the person is walking out of the frame. I think this would have been better if the woman was on the right, walking into the frame. 8.
Pretty bubbles in the air.
I'm wondering exactly how this was captured. I'm wondering if flash is used here. Eight.
Bolo dancer.
Okay, this is well handled. Obviously a performance, and seeing the audience doesn't bother me. We've got a good capture of the performer in focus, and of course his hands and that show motion. 8.
Brendan in action.
Well, looks like he's just kicked this ball and still airborne. In the foreground, we have quite a bit that's, just the grass, uninteresting. I think we could have cropped this a little better. 7.
Coming in for a landing.
I think this image could be helped with if the bird was a little bit brighter. And I think we could do some adjustments in Photoshop with this, maybe with a black point or contrast adjustment to make it a little brighter. I do see there is a glimmer in the eye. That's always helpful. 8.
Rufous-tailed hummingbird.
really nice bird, and nice environment with that rich green. We've got to watch around the border. You've got some hot spots down on the lower right area, and again on the left. I find that a little bit distracting. And the bird's eye has to be in focus, and the beak. 7.
Blades spinning in the wind.
This looks like a pinwheel type of a ornament, or part of, I guess, some machinery or something. 8.
Workout with exercise rider.
Okay. I would hope that the maker, when the maker was taking this shot, that we're taking multiple images. I'm looking to see the sweet one is the one when the horse is at the peak of its jump up the highest. And I'm not seeing a lot of distance between the horse's feet and the ground, which that would have helped this image. And also, the horse is starting to look away. Whenever you have an animal, you want to have it looking towards you in the image. 8.
To soar.
Oh, okay. This looks like Coney Island. Very well handled here. And the shutter speed was fast enough to freeze this action. The colors, the lighting, the composition is very well handled. 9.
Breaking wave.
Okay. Nice ocean scene. Quite a tremendous wave action. The light is trailing off on the left side of the image, perhaps a little more detail in the rocks there, if that could somehow be lightened up a little bit. 8.
Airborne on the swift river.
Oh, this definitely gives us a feeling of being airborne. I mean, I'm just anticipating him landing safely. Nice bright colors. He's coming into the scene. Fast exposure, so we've frozen the motion, but yet we know that he's moving quite fast. 9.
Wanna be a cowboy.
Okay. Everything is in focus here. We've stopped the motion. A couple of issues where it's a rear end shot. Again, I think it's better if we had the horse and the rider turned a little bit more towards our view. 7.
Kayaking.
Looks like we're going down a slalom here. Nice colors and good exposure. I would have liked to seen the maker perhaps a little bit lower, so we're more at eye level with the subject. Here we're looking down. It's a superior angle. 7.
Waves back to sea.
This is a pretty scene. Long exposure, starting to get that angel hair effect. Interesting sky. Looks like a storm is brewing. Very moody. I like the green colors, although perhaps they may have been boosted up a little, but although, you know, when it's stormy like that, the greens are enhanced. 9.
In your face.
Right. I guess this is at a Special Olympics type of an event. And we're not seeing the subject's face, which I think hurts the image, and the feet are cut off. 7.
Warp 10.
This looks like another image that's created by moving your lens. It's twisting the zoom. Very interesting, beautiful colors again. 8.
Round the world.
Definitely showing movement. This is another one of the Coney Island type rides. I think of Coney Island when I see this. I'm disappointed that the rider in the lower left corner is cropped out or cut off. I think it would have been better if we had seen him totally in the picture. 8.
Plowing away.
I don't know if this is done on purpose. It has an appearance of a very high grain or over sharpening to me. 7.
Arriving at Princeton Junction.
This approach, we're freezing the train and panning with the train so that the background is out of focus. The background is rather busy. This image would have been better if the shutter speed was even slower, so that background was even more out of focus. We're just missing that, I think, that feeling of motion here. 7.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
Okay, now here's what I'm talking about. This cow is looking right at us. We've got the flicker of light in his eye, that reflection. We see the rider. This is an exciting moment in time for the event. 9. Oh. Nice shot of dropping, wings extended. I'm trying to figure if the background out of focus, is it because we're panning with the bird? No, because the foreground's in focus. Or is it from the, I see we've frozen the bird and the foreground is moving. And the coloring is good in the bird. We've got details in the feathers. That's good. 8.
Moving in place.
Again, we need to be a little bit sharper on the head for this bird and the eye. The eye's got to be in focus. 7.
Bouncing neon.
I have that the band across the bottom. I'm just that has the participants chat, share screen. Is there a way for that to go away? Because I think it's covering some of this image. No.
It's not covering it for mine.
I'm sorry.
Can
What are
you,
you
if you-
saying?
She doesn't see
The bottom
bottom.
of the image appears to be cut off by the band here. With you can have the choice of leave, reactions, record, share screen.
Yep. Just move your mouse up, and it'll go away in a couple seconds.
It's not going away.
Could it be her screen view? If she goes into full screen view in the upper right corner.
So if you go, yeah, go all the way up in the right-hand corner. What options do you have?
Here, something's coming up. Okay. Swap shared screen with video.
No.
No. Oh, but I could see the whole thing there. All right. No, no, that.
You have speaker view, and then you have enter full screen.
Yeah. Here, I put it. Okay. Well, this is obviously a water droplet image and very creative with getting different colors of light on here. 8.
Round and round.
Well, this is nice. So this little girl playing. We definitely get the feeling of her spinning around. We have good exposure. I like that the 1 foot at the center point is in focus, and then everything else is blurred. 8.
Higher and faster.
Okay, we've had a couple of these now. This is a beautiful, I don't know what you call this ride, parachute ride or something. I think it would have helped perhaps if we cropped this bottom a little more so we don't see that ring in the bottom left corner. Eight.
Black skimmer making a splash.
Wow, that's quite a splash. We really captured a good moment here. In this case, I know the skimmer is going away from us, but this is something particular to the skimmer, how he puts his head back like that, and we can see that bill. And boy, that's a big splash. Looks like we've got, I'm looking at the whites. I believe that they're handled well. 9.
Last launch of Atlantis.
Well, this is an exciting event. Rocket taking off. I think what works against this is the dullness or the fogginess around the rocket itself. I wish it was a little bit brighter. 8.
On the run.
Definitely, we get the feel of motion, chasing after the little calf. I like the detail in the hoof coming up on the chasing horse. 9.
Ladder ball.
This is a colorful image. I think the yellow balls are a little bit blown out, and I'm not getting a strong feeling of motion with this image. 7.
Unstoppable.
Okay, nicely handled. Horse is in focus. We see the motion in his feet and the mane and the tail. Obviously panning with the horse. Again, this takes a lot of practice to be able to do this and pull it off nicely. The grass he's running through is very artistic. I would have cropped on the upper right. There's like, maybe it's a tree trunk or something there. I would have cropped that out, just that one on the upper right. But otherwise, a beautiful scene. 8.
All right, we have 7 9s. So we need a first, second, and third from there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one.
Okay. Number 1 is actually 1, 2, 3 in the order you showed them. The red, this one's number 1.
Okay. Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's number 2 then, you
Number
said?
2.
Excellent. And 3.
And number 3.
Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I need 3 more HMs out of 16. So we'll show you these. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I need 3 more HMs out of these.
Okay, the horse is 1.
This is 1, okay.
Yeah.
I need 2 more.
This one. The pinwheel
blades?
one.
Okay.
Yes, and the girl with the red dress.
Girl with the red dress, I think was this way. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I think that's all. 7. All right. I'm gonna review the contest. Take the first place one off, and here we are.
Honorable mention, level 3. Blades spinning in the wind, Sue Fielder. Congratulations. Honorable mention, Waves Back to Sea, Francisco Gomez. Congratulations. Ride 'em Cowboy, Fred Appelian. Honorable mention. Congratulations, Fred. Round and Round, Vicky DeVico. Honorable mention. Congratulations, Vicky. Black Skimmer Making a Splash, Susan Little. Honorable mention. Congratulations, Susan. On the Run, Rose Scuderi. Honorable mention. Congratulations, Rose. Unstoppable, Francisco Gomez, honorable mention. Third place, Airborne on the Swift River, Christina K. Congratulations, Christina. Second place, To Soar, Richard Lewis. Congratulations, Rich.
All right, we've got the last one now. And that is level 4. We have 14 images. We need a first, second, and third, and 3 HMs.
Okay, and this is the salon group.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after this group, we'll do the scoring, and then you'll have one more pick to do, and that'll be the best of show.
Okay.
Mating ritual.
9.
Sundown surfing.
9.
Cafe roping.
8.
First bounce on landing.
8.
The dancer.
9.
Surfs up.
9.
Best day ever.
Cute. 8.
Horsing around.
8.
Surf action.
8.
6 of diamonds.
7.
Reddish egret at full gallop.
8.
Dark Hallow Falls.
9.
Dancers.
7.
Sinking fruit.
8.
All right, we have 5 9s. So we'll need the first, second, and third out of that group. And here we go. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one.
The surfer girl, that's number 1.
Surfer girl, the one in red, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, the red shirt. Number 1.
All right.
Number 2 is the waterfall.
The Dark Hallow Falls. All right.
Yes. And number 3 is the water droplet.
Number 3. Okay. And then we need 3 HMs. So this is 1. This is 2. All right. And now we have 8 or 7. I need one of these 7.
Okay.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one.
The dogs.
The dogs. This one.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. We'll review this contest, and then I'll put together the best of show, and you can pick from there.
Okay.
And while Matt's doing that, let me just in case you weren't here at the very beginning, please remember that tomorrow night there is a webinar from 6 to 9 on Lightroom and Photoshop. If you go to either the agenda I sent out today or Facebook or the email that Matt sent a few days ago, there is a link to sign up for that, and you do need to sign up. We are not managing that webinar. That is being managed by Matt, who is our speaker. Matt is a very excellent, basically professional instructor for photo editing software. So he puts on a really great presentation. You're not going to want to miss it. But since we're not managing that meeting, you really need to sign up, and you need to do it before the meeting. We don't have any way to just send you a link to the meeting. So, you know, take the time either tonight after the meeting or sometime tomorrow to actually register for that webinar. And if it is not convenient for you to go to the webinar tomorrow night, register anyway, because that will give you access to the recording afterwards. Okay, Matt. Sorry. I just realized I should have done that while you were working on Best in Show. We still have to review level 4.
That's okay. I did that while you were talking.
Oh, good. Thank you.
All right. So here is level 4's contest review.
Level 4, honorable mention. Mating ritual, Lynn Podwy. Sundown surfing, honorable mention, Harvey Birnbaum. Best day ever, honorable mention, Debbie Aniano. And third place, the dancer, Joe Gilchrist. Second place, Dark Hallow Falls, also Joe Gilchrist. Congratulations, everybody in level 4.
So now we have one last task for you, Beth, and that is for you to pick the best of show. So we have 3 first place in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th group. And I'll scroll through them, and then you can pick which one you like the best. There's 1, that's 2, and that's 3.
Not that one. Number 2.
Number 2, the
Yes.
smoke or whatever that may be.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm anxious to hear all about it.
Definitely. All right. Now we will review the contest. Review contest. And okay. Here's the best of show.
Best of show.
Actually, this is the first place.
Okay, this is first place in level 4, right?
Yes.
Surf's Up, Linda Heath. First place, level 4. Congratulations, Linda.
Now find Linda, and I can unmute her if she's here. Not sure she is.
Linda Heath, are you here?
I don't
I don't
see
know.
her.
Yeah, I don't know what she named herself, if she is here. I don't see
Raise
her.
your hand in chat if you're here, Linda.
And we'll go to the next one. If she does raise her hand, we'll unmute her.
Okay. Be back soon, Mary Little from level 2. Congratulations, Mary. Can you tell us about your image? Is Mary here?
Nope.
I don't see her either.
Okay. Tam or Susan, you want to tell us about it? Are either of them here?
Tam was here. Let's see who's chatting with me here.
Yeah, Tam
Hold
is
on.
there.
We can unmute Tam. He probably knows.
Yeah, Tam, do you know where she took the photo? It's beautiful.
Oh, Tam, you're unmuted. Cannot hear Tam.
Tam never talks when we have these.
He may not have a microphone. I know he did dial in the one time.
Oh, Susan Little said, Mom is sitting next to me. Photo was taken in our backyard.
Okay.
Very nice, Mary. Congratulations.
Yeah,
We
well
can
done.
We can unmute Susan. Susan, you're unmuted. Might not have a microphone either.
No microphone in the
No
backyard.
microphone. Okay, no problem. All right, and our best to show.
Best of show from level 3, John Aniato, Sfumato. John, you'll have to tell us about it, starting with the title.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Is it working?
It's working.
Okay. Well, the title is sfumato. It's a technique that was used in painting. The Mona Lisa is a famous example of that. It's sort of these beautiful shading qualities. The picture was taken with my camera and a funky lens, a Canon mirror lens, and the judge was correct. I changed focus as I was moving the camera, and it's Christmas lights taken in the garage, just on a black background.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of, I played with Photoshop a little bit to make it very dreamy looking. So, yeah, thank you.
Very well done.
Beautiful.
Creative.
Not what I expected, John. I was thinking smoke.
Well, it looks a little like smoke, but
It does. All right, congratulations, everybody. I will open up the chat, and anybody that wants to unmute themselves can unmute themselves. If you want your video turned on, let me know.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yes, congratulations. Thank you. A lot of great images.
Thank you very much, Beth, for a wonderful job. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Beth.
If anyone wants to stick around and chat for a few minutes, please feel free to do so. I'm actually going to sign off because I have an 8 a.m. doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I need to get to bed pretty soon. But congratulations, everybody, and hopefully I'll see a lot of you tomorrow night on the Photoshop and Lightroom webinar. Take care.
Take care.
Congrats and good night.